This episode is brought to you by The Social, a curated events platform for spirits, culture, and connection from the team behind Fog City Social. Follow at Fog City Social SF and join the mailing list at fogcitysocial.com for early access to exclusive events and tastings. Spoiler alert, there will be whiskey.
There's so many genres of music that is from the Caribbean. Like, I could list you probably 10 right now. Soca, calypso, dub, reggae, salsa, bachata, spooge, plenty.
Hi, welcome to Shut Up and Eat, the podcast about food, restaurants, chefs, cooking, and everything else we're obsessed with. I'm Cathy Irway.
And I'm Matt Gross.
We're both New Yorkers who love to cook, eat, travel, and write.
This week, we're talking to the chef from Kabawa, the Caribbean restaurant that sits at the very top of the New York Times Top 100 list.
Be sure to subscribe to this podcast and sign up for our weekly newsletter, an essential part of this Shut Up and Eat experience.
And now, our conversation with Kabawa.
My love is sweet.
All right, so this week we've got a good one. I mean, I had so much fun dining at Kabawa when we went there with Peter a few weeks ago. And I mean, it's so hard to get a reservation, right? Like, so it's just like, right? We had to do some finagling there. But
did we? I don't know how that worked.
I
just showed up and we were all there.
We pestered some people, but, we came, we were happy to pay full price. Like, we sat at the counter. We chatted with the servers. We even got to chat with Paul Carmichael, the chef, when he came out to say hi. But everything from the food to the service to the atmosphere, just an amazing experience.
I want to tell you a secret, which is that before we went to Kabawa, I honestly did not know a single thing about it. We talked about, we wanted to go check out Kabawa because I think you were hyped on the chef, Paul Carmichael, and I think Peter knew about it.
You're like, okay.
And I don't know, maybe I was just busy with other things. And this is actually the very first time that you and me and Peter, our third mysterious partner, actually got together in the same room at the same time. So the first time all three of us met to plot out.
He is based in the West Coast.
It's our first time getting together and plotting out what Shut Up and Eat was going to become. And
I mean,
you guys said, hey, let's go to Kabawa. And I'm like, yeah, I heard it's a good place, but I don't know anything about it.
You were quickly thrust into like the best restaurant in the city. And
it's amazing.
After?
First of all, there is just something that is really purely wonderful about going to a restaurant, not knowing a damn thing about it, and then having it be Kabawa, which is just wonderful and welcoming, with good music and comfortable stools at the counters and friendly people who are easy to talk to, from, servers on up to Paul. And then good food, just such excellent food.
Yeah. There was some good storytelling. There was some good education about the dishes. There were different takes on cassava dumplings. There were there's Scotch bonnet, like a hint of that. And I was trying to pick up on that. And they're like, yes, you're right. That is Scotch bonnet. There was a lot of different flavors from Caribbean coming together in each dish in a really unique and thoughtful way. And I felt like we got to learn a lot about that through the experience, through the servers. And thanks to Paul who came out as well.
I still the one thing I keep thinking about is, in a way, one of the more humble, deceptively humble dishes, I think, on the menu, which is their roti. So roti is as a flatbread, right? You have to make it by sort of rolling the dough in spirals and then flattening the dough, and then maybe rolling the dough in spirals again and flattening it again. So you get this very flaky kind of thing that gets fried on a griddle. So it's sort of crispy on the outside and soft and many layered on the inside. And it's beautiful. And apparently it takes a ton of work to make. And then it comes to you with a little thing of excellent butter and a jam. Do you remember what fruit that jam was?
I don't, because I just devoured everything in this haze of no.
Yeah, and it's like you just tear it apart. Like the thing about roti is it takes all this work to make, and then you just tear it to shreds, and you dip it in this excellent butter and dip it with the jam.
Oh, it was already sort of shredded too, and I have to say that took me back to like Taiwan's like scallion pancakes that you get on the street where they griddle them and then they kind of like pre-shred them so they're shaggy and it's basically roti. It's like
Spiral flaky flatbreads are a universal love language.
Yeah.
But I just like that's all I want to eat that like every day.
So for those who perhaps like Matt had no idea what Kabawa was or who Chef Paul Carmichael is, I mean, he is a renowned chef. He originally is from Barbados, but spent a lot of time cooking in kitchens throughout New York City, places that many would recognize. He's been with the Momofuku group for over a decade, and then he ended up working first at Pêche, I believe, in New York City. And then he became the executive chef of Seiobo.
Yeah.
So this restaurant was in Sydney, Australia, and the Momofuku group sent Paul Carmichael to be its chef and go work and live there for a few years. And recently came back and started up a new project, which we learned just last year when it opened, is Kabawa. And there's also a bar Kabawa next door, I have to mention, which is like a sister, sort of more casual, bar with snacks and lots of, a la carte stuff. Because the menu at the regular restaurant that we had was a pre-fee and it was amazing.
I think so. But it also was not outrageous. This was not like some kind of, it was a set. It was $145 for the amount of food that you get and the variety and the quality of it was excellent.
Oh, totally.
And it's essentially the number one restaurant in New York right now. You could probably charge twice that much, and you'd still have people, jamming up the reception lines, so to speak, that you wouldn't be able to get in, even if it costs twice as much. Paul, don't get any ideas. Don't raise the price. It's just great where it is. Okay, let's get into this with Chef Paul.
Awesome, Paul. Well, first and foremost, we have to say congratulations because New York Times just named Kabawa the best restaurant in the city.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Number one on the top 100.
Number one in the top 100.
So I guess, what does that mean for you and your restaurant? I know you guys we're always busy from the day you guys first opened, but so what does that mean?
Like Spider-Man, with great power comes great responsibility. But I think it means a lot for our team, means a lot for me. It means a lot for the Caribbean, I think, too. And it was the main reason why I opened this place is for the region. And it's going to take some time, but the goal is to have our traditions and cultures weave more into the fabric of American society. So this is just the beginning.
No better place to weave yourself into America than the Lower East Side of New York City.
Yeah, listen, I'm not gonna lie. It's a pretty sweet place, man. East Village, baby, all day.
I mean, so when you were about to open Kabawa, you're already a very renowned chef, head of culinary operations for Momofuku. And did you feel a sense of expectation or tension or just, I don't know, pressure or nervousness for it to succeed now that it clearly has?
Actually, no.
No?
I think I came into this project with a very earnest heart. It truly was all about the region. And it wasn't about me. I think I did enough things about me in my career where it was just oh, I'm the chef, I'm gonna do this thing. This thing was all right, well, I understand my region as much as I can, and I'm still growing and learning because I haven't been everywhere. I haven't eaten everything. I haven't cooked everything. But I think what was important and interesting to me is being able to explore all of that and truly try and share it without diluting it or pandering to anybody else. And I came into this project with that in mind. So I wasn't nervous at all because the Caribbean's dope. And if I treat it normal, like it actually is, who's gonna hate it? People like visiting it anyway.
Yeah.
What
do you think is like the least pandering, most sort of, throwing a lance into the heart of Caribbean cuisine dish that's on the menu?
I think they all are. Like it's just like the breadth of the dishes. Like I always start from a place of like tradition and reality. And I really never really wanna. I leave room for us to be creative here. And you can see that in the menu. But like if there's gonna be a dish, that's a dish that's eaten every day by people for hundreds of years, I'm just gonna make the dish. And I'm gonna make the dish as best as I can. Right? Instead of being like, oh, it's got this,
it doesn't need any.
These people might not like it, or like, no, just make the dish.
So it doesn't need any chefing up or
no.
Yeah. Cool.
Like you chefing up comes with, just experience, not necessarily shapes.
Forms,
like
spherified objects.
I wanted to make good, honest food that people could relate to. And my biggest thing was always like, what if a grandma or grandpa from any island walked in? What would they say?
Oh.
Right? Like that's like my bar.
Have you gotten any of that feedback?
Oh, we got so many grandmas and grandpas.
Really?
Yeah. And they're like incredibly happy and proud. And some things took them back to their childhood. And that's like really inspiring, because you're just doing a thing. And I don't know, man. It's tough to do that sometimes because everybody wants you to do a specific thing. You work with people. I mean, I've done events where people are just like, well, can you make this? I'm like, why?
Yeah.
Like, why do you get
why
me?
Yeah.
Like, you don't need me if you
have this in mind.
If you got, you know what I mean? Like,
so you're from Barbados. And
sure am.
I'm curious, like, this is a two-part question. Like, how do you define the food of Barbados in relation to the other foods of the Caribbean?
Yep.
And then, like, here at Kabawa, could someone come in here and say, this is Caribbean food from a Barbadian chef? Is that identifiable in terms of your perspective on what Caribbean food is?
I'd say, to answer your last question, no. There's one Barbadian dish on the menu currently, which is like the coconut turnover, and that is like in every bakery, and we present it here and make it here in our own way. But this place is designed to highlight as many islands as possible over the course of its existence.
Got it.
So from design to music to, the way we talk to people, it's like literally all the islands. So like the music there's so many genres of music that is from the Caribbean. Like, I mean, I could list you probably 10 right now. Plenty. Soca, calypso, dub, reggae, salsa, bachata. Where else can we go? We could go spooge, There's plenty.
What
Reggaeton.
What about the bird song in the bathroom? So what island is that from?
So those are birds. Those are frogs.
Frogs, okay. Which island is frogs
they're
from?
little coquilles, they're called. They're from Puerto Rico.
Okay.
And I lived in Puerto Rico for a little while, and they really stuck out to me because that's what it sounds like at night.
Yeah.
It could be very annoying if they're on your windowsill.
And now a word from our sponsor.
All right. My name is Roland Ng. I'm the co-founder of Fog City Social, which is the largest independent whiskey festival held on the west coast of the United States. We do a yearly festival in the heart of San Francisco's financial district at the Rincon Center, which is a historic post office that was built in the early 1900s. So we try to create a community environment. So we want people to really enjoy and hear the exhibitors and speak to exhibitors. We don't feature a VIP hour. We think every pour should be special and people should be discovering things along their way. So this year we featured somewhere in the neighborhood of 90 exhibitors representing probably 1,000 different brand names that came from all over the world. So we had exhibitors come from Hong Kong. We had the first distillery from South Korea come. We had the first distillery from the Faroe Islands come. We had producers from Scotland come, from Kentucky, from New York. The food at Fog City is one of the things that people talk about every year. And we've been very lucky for the last 2 years to partner with Yangtze, which is an incredible dim sum restaurant in San Francisco. And one of her specialties is hakao, which is a traditional shrimp dumpling that is ubiquitous on any dim sum menu. I think the perfect pairing for that hakao, something either like a Chinese white rice beer like baijiu, which people may not like, or something very clean and crisp like a vodka. I think another one would be, if you look at tasipao, which is, again, very ubiquitous. It's the barbecue pork bun that people get in every restaurant. Either it's steamed or it's baked. I think a perfect pairing with that is some Kentucky bourbon. We want people to dress up. We actually don't allow anything other than cocktail attire. So people take it upon themselves to dress up for the event like they were going to a gala. So Fog City Social 6 will be coming to San Francisco next spring. But in the meantime, we will be hosting a series of dinners, masterclass, and tastings in partnership with brands and prominent retailers in the area. Anybody that's interested in learning more about our events, they can sign up at fogcitysocial.com or they can follow us on our Instagram at fogcitysocialsf.
And now, back to the show.
Cool.
And you lived and cooked in Puerto Rico for a while, didn't you?
Yeah, I was there for about 3 years.
Okay.
Worked at a place called Perla. I was the chef there. It was quite
What?
fun.
I think we're going to be asking a bunch of questions sort of like this, but like how did that change your cooking? What did that teach you about Caribbean food or cook or like restaurant?
I think it taught me a lot about Puerto Rican food. I love Puerto Rican food. At the time I was married and I spent a lot of time with her grandmother, and that was quite fun and amazing. And she was a very good cook.
Okay, I was going to ask, did you learn some food from the grandma?
Yeah, plenty.
What did she make for you that was
We just would cook random, like, she taught me to make pasteles. What else did she teach me? We made arepas together.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I really loved her. She's dead now, but she,
sorry.
Yeah, but she was an amazing woman.
That's
Learned
awesome.
a lot from her.
So we have this question that we're going to ask every chef, which is, what is your first cooking memory? The first dish you ever cooked, if you can recall.
Well, I don't even know if it's a memory at this point, but I know it because there's pictures.
Okay.
I don't know if this is implanted or, but
there's evidence of it.
Yeah, there's definitely photo evidence. At 3, I cooked bacon and eggs. That's what Mom and Dad told me I made.
Over easy, sunny
No,
side
definitely
up.
not over easy. No, over easy and really in Barbados. Everything's hard. I don't think I had a runny egg till it was like, I don't know, 22.
Got it. Okay, so scrambled.
It was a fried egg.
fried egg, but
But just hard. Okay.
Over hard.
See, it's
Yeah.
difficult to comprehend.
I don't know.
yeah, if you ordered at a diner
They'd be
here,
like, "What?"
people would look at you like,
Over
are
hard.
you
Okay.
really? Okay,
Yeah.
all right, whatever.
Yeah.
All right, so what's the first? So that's the memory you've been told that you have. What's the first cooking memory that you are sure that you have?
I'm not even sure because that's it. That's like
Really?
stuck in my brain. and I've been cooking ever since. So it's like,
Yeah.
you know, like literally.
Well, what's the first runny style egg you cooked or ate?
I like I said, it was probably at 22.
Okay. All right.
What about what's the first dish that you got on a restaurant menu? You know, as a young cook, figuring stuff out, coming up with stuff on your own, variations on the restaurant's theme. What was the first thing you're like, the head chef was like, all right, this is going on the menu tonight?
Oh, that I made?
That you made, that you developed.
Oh my God, that was so far into my career. Like, yeah, because I worked in a lot of kitchens that didn't, can I curse?
Yes,
sure,
please.
yeah.
That did not give a flying fuck about what I thought. It was just like, just be robot, you know, just do the thing. And it wasn't until I know, like I worked at Aquavit with Marcus and Niels Noren in like the late 90s. And I would mess around with some things because Niels was very like supportive and nurturing. He was still my mentor to this day. And I'd make things, but nothing ever went on a menu. But he just let me make stuff. Also, I'm not Swedish, you know what I mean? So, but I'd make things, but by the time I got to, it's so true. Like, you're making me think now. I ended up at the tasting room. I put a lot of things on it, maybe because that's what it was. It was like me and Jason Neroni was the chef there at the time. Sometimes it was Colin, but Colin was mostly on the floor when I worked there. And we go shopping every day. And then you just find stuff and then you get back and you make it.
Got it. Do you remember what some of these things were?
Yeah. Let me think back. Oh God. Let's see. We did this really cool like squid dish with like grapes once. There was a
Squid and grapes.
There was for Valentine's Day we did a octopus and tongue dish, tongue and pussy. Those were shits and giggles. Yeah. And then I think for me, where I think my creativity was really unlocked was at WD-50.
Oh, okay.
Because it was really fun working with Wiley, and he demanded that you like contributed, and that was very helpful for my growth.
Amazing.
Yeah.
What can you quantify that or give us a concrete
Yeah, was there a
version of that?
dish that you like?
What was a dish that he was working on that you were working on?
I don't think it really was a dish. I think it was just like the mindset, right? Like, because we made things all the time there.
Yeah.
You know, we had to have different muses, or if you want to change a dish or whatnot, or a different technique. But the mindset was you're always failing. You're always moving. You're always thinking. You're always like changing, right? So like that mindset has stuck with me. And it could be what I've realized over time, as much as I wanted that for a lot of people that I work with afterwards, it could be very binding when you're forced to fail a lot. You know, people don't want to go through the pain of failure and bad feedback, you know, but it was very liberating for me. And to this day, I tell Wiley, thank you, you know, and he's like, shut up, Paulie.
I love that you talk about failure. Failure is one of my favorite subjects. And I want to know, is there a dish or something you remember that really just failed?
Bombed?
Something?
I mean, all the time. It's like constant. Like, I think anybody that says they nail everything all the time is a liar. You know, I consider myself a pretty decent cook, and I fail all the time. Like, I make things here that are just trash. I mean, they're not trash, but they're just not good enough to ask people to pay for.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, you're just like, that was good in my brain, but like once it's out now, you're just like, But I think that's when the fun starts, because you could take little things from that and make other things, or you could work on it and complete it if it can be completed, you know, or you could put it on a shelf and come back in a couple years or a year or two, or a month or two, whatever. And I think that's the interesting thing about cooking for me. It's like, there's a lot of rights and wrongs, but there's no rights and wrongs, you know? And you just figure it out on the way. You and you keep pushing forward.
Mm-hmm.
But it's important to like, I don't know, love that journey. Like I told my sous chef yesterday, I was like, what's the most fun bit of cooking for me? It's like the act and the journey of it. I could care less about the end,
What is there a dish on the menu right now where the actual process of cooking it is like stands out to you as being really enjoyable? Like the technique, the movements, the action, the smell, the sound that is like just satisfying apart from the actual finished dish and eating it, but like the physical production of it. Is there something like that stands out?
Like I think making the rotis are fun because there's so many like little technical processes and points to hit to get this one random flatbread that just ends up ripped up in somebody's mouth.
Like what? What are some of the like micro?
It's just temperature and time and timing and like amounts. It's mostly that, and waiting. There's a lot of waiting because it's got to rest a lot. That bit, I think just like cooking the pork chops cool because you're getting that skin really puffy and crispy, and that takes patience and like attention. I like things that take attention.
Yeah.
I force my cooks to be present.
It sounds like it needs, you like the ones that needs a little bit of intuition. It's not just like a strict formula that a robot can do.
And like that's the thing I think a lot of my cooks find hard because they just want to set and forget. And I'm like, nah, dog.
You have to watch it. Yeah.
Like like not here. I want people to be in it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And with it, it's this thing that while no longer, creating carbon dioxide or taking in oxygen, right? It's like, or vice versa, taking in carbon dioxide and releasing oxygen, right? Like, it's still something that it has movement and like its own second life,
Yeah, it requires your active participation and everything.
Yeah, and I love that. Yeah.
Great food deserves a great pour. This episode is brought to you by The Social, from the team behind Fog City Social, bringing together exceptional bottles, thoughtful rooms, and people who make the night. Follow at Fog City Social SF and join the mailing list at fogcitysocial.com.
Oh, can I talk about a special that we got to try when we were here? It was the chicken.
Oh,
and
the
it was
Calypso
so
chicken?
good. Yeah, the Calypso chicken. It had the head and the feet on, which was amazing.
And
And
you went for the feet and I went for the neck.
yeah,
head.
I mean, no part was left behind. It was this thing was
funny.
enjoyed. Yeah. So, is it ever going on the real menu? Were you testing it out, or what's the deal
We
with it?
now run it as a special 3 days a week.
Oh, okay.
I go pick chickens up in Chinatown on like Tuesdays, sometimes Wednesdays, for my girl Sylvia. Shout out to Sylvia. And we prep them and we special them Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
Amazing. And why do you decide to leave the head and the feet on for this dish?
Well, they
came with
they have.
Yeah, they have that. Yeah, I
I'm
know.
not trying to make a statement. They just are what they are.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not
Well,
gonna
it's a Chinatown
I'm not
thing.
Gonna
It's
throw them
like-
out or just
Yeah.
like or put them in stock. Like, come on, man.
Yeah.
And they're edible.
Well, I mean, most of the American public hasn't seen that in a grocery store. So it is a thing. They do exist. I'm just saying.
And I grew up like that. Like,
Yeah. Okay.
like that's
Mm-hmm.
like nothing was wasted. We're from a slave culture. You know what I mean? It's like you can't put stuff in the bin when there's no food.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah, I mean,
a chicken only has 2 legs and 1 neck. Was there a competition for those in your house growing up? And who got what?
Who got what? I was always a foot guy. My mom loves the neck.
I'm a foot. Yeah, I'm a foot person too.
Mom loves chicken necks.
Oh yes,
Yeah.
the little
Yeah.
muscles around.
But
the
I like that
bones.
little pad bit on the foot. I know it's weird. But the little,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
The
soft
little
part.
soft. Yeah,
Mhm.
I love that bit.
Yeah. I mean, I just think that was. I know it's like, yes, it comes with the chicken. It's part of the chicken, but
A lot
It's
of
not
people are
something
cutting
you
those off
always
and putting them in
see.
stock, but not you.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, this is a statement time. This is just really like,
Let's
look,
be
man,
real.
this
Yeah.
is what it is.
Mm-hmm. What's changed now that you've spent a lot of time in Sydney, Australia?
Yeah.
Recently came back to open Kabawa. What's changed when you got back about the restaurant scene here in New York, in your opinion?
What has changed? I think they're more expressive restaurants and like culinary experiences now than they were earlier.
Expressive.
And like personally expressive. Like I think there were a lot of, I guess, old world restaurants, and then even the new world, like American restaurants still were like, it was like a riff on a French or Italian classic, right? There were very few restaurants before, say like WD-50 or like I think John George did a really cool job of like adding different ingredients, but it was still French food. Marcus did a great job at like making Swedish food his own, in this city, with a lot of Asian ingredients. But now there's great Peruvian restaurants. There's one random Caribbean restaurant there's people doing New York centric restaurants. There's a gazillion smash burgers. Yeah. There's just so like great Indian restaurants, Korean restaurants. Like there weren't a lot of those things in the early 2000s. It'd be like, oh, you want to get Egyptian food? You're going to Queens, and it was like 3 restaurants.
Yeah. Are you going
now
to
there's a lot. And I really think that's fun for the city.
Yeah.
Are
you getting like a specialized thing? You're getting patties, you're getting roti, and you're going for one thing, not
you
like
got
a whole.
you got Ignacio up the street doing Estella, and that's a very unique and specific point of view and style. You got Rich around the corner, which is like New York Italian.
Tracy, yeah.
Yeah, there's plenty of really cool shit in the city.
Yeah.
No, and not that it wasn't 20 years ago, but like there's so much more now, and I think people have, or at least chefs and restaurateurs have agency to feel like they could like do it.
Yeah, I love that.
They can do it, and people will get it.
And come back and be on the top of lists for it. So before we jump into this little fun game show that we have, what's a trend that you think is due for a comeback, if any?
Ooh, a trend is due for a comeback. Make me dig deep now. Show my age.
Raspberry vinegar.
Oh,
was just like,
yeah.
So we
Strawberry
mentioned raspberry.
coulis.
Ooh.
You really want it to come back?
Okay.
Is that when you want it to come back or
Strawberry
not?
coulis is delicious.
I mean, yeah.
All right.
Balsamic reduction.
I don't think that
these
went
are all
out of
throwbacks.
I think you could go somewhere and find that pretty easily.
Yeah. Little Italy, I
In the
think.
deli
that strip
section.
of restaurants in Little Italy is
These are all
from the past.
Oh, that's for sure. Yeah.
These are all good throwbacks. But I don't know. I think what I feel is due for a good comeback is like this idea of, I guess, service being like a career. Like there used to be a lot of old career servers back in the day.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that they didn't have other interests, but like you could go into like a steakhouse and just be like, I've been here for 30 years,
Yeah.
and this is my section. I'd like to see that.
I like that. That's great.
That's a good one. Yeah. Okay. So we are going to play a game show called Chef versus Robot,
All right.
wherein we're just going to give you 3 random ingredients. And we're going to ask you to create a cohesive dish with them.
Yeah.
You can use any other ingredients in the pantry of your mind.
Yeah.
But it has to have these 3 ingredients in it.
Okay.
And your competition
Is
AI.
AI.
ooh.
So we have taken these. We predetermined these ingredients. We threw it at. Did we do Claude this
think
week or did we do
this is Chat.
ChatGPT?
No, please tell me it's not Claude.
It's ChatGPT.
Claude's
Yeah.
too smart.
Well, yeah. So we're gonna throw the ingredients at you. You're gonna come up with something quickly.
Do you want the answer to be like something creative, or you want it?
I mean,
or you
what
want it
do
to
you
be
want
like, if you give me flour, eggs,
So
salt, it's just say bread.
No, I mean, so our readers and listeners are going to vote on what they think is their favorite.
They're going to
what they think is
subscribe.
the best.
They're going to subscribe to our newsletter at shutupandeat.com.
and we might hide who did what.
Yeah, and
All right,
we'll
yeah.
put these two dishes.
Listeners, if I'm not voted for, I will find where y'all live.
Yeah. Vote for him and get a free reservation at Kabawa. How about that?
Oh,
Whoa,
asking too much
whoa.
here. Hold on. I
There's
don't know
a
about
lot
that.
of work there, Matt.
All right, no.
Okay.
It's just for glory.
Okay.
This is for
Yeah.
glory and honor. So, would you like to reveal the ingredients, Kathy?
All right, drum roll. Purslane, lotus root, and duck.
Purslane
Lotus root.
and duck.
and duck.
You're putting this on the menu tonight. What are you going to turn those three into? It doesn't have to be Caribbean. It can be any
could
of the
be
restaurants
anything.
you've ever worked at, anywhere.
Nah, I don't need to do that. Like if I were gonna go purslane, lotus root, and duck, and I'm gonna, you know what? I'm just gonna stick to those three ingredients and not
Oh.
even
Ooh.
mess around trying to like
Okay.
make a full
All right,
dish.
all right.
I'm going adult duck sausage
Mm,
with lotus root inside for some crunch.
yeah.
You know,
Chopped up
and I'll
like
take
water.
the purslane. And purslane for me is just like, you know, sidewalk weed.
It is.
It
grows wild, yeah.
So let's make a little sauce out of that, and then use the nice tiny leaves as garnish.
Okay.
Yeah, that'll be my move.
A sauce out of the purslane and leaves for garlic?
Yeah.
Garnish?
Garnish,
Okay. Okay.
All right, and
nice.
duck and
Duck
lotus root sausage.
Well, you have a great duck sausage on the menu here. We got to try
we
that.
like
so
that.
I like a good
I
sausage.
believe
Yeah.
that will be
Yeah.
very
I
good.
gotta say, I always appreciate jerk flavors with stuff that is not chicken or pork.
Mm.
You know, sausages, lamb, duck. Like it's just fresh.
I wanted to honor jerk here, but I will never do jerk chicken here. You know, or jerk pork or whatever. Like, because this is also something about this restaurant that was important to me, is like highlighting other things, right? Like, I think if you were to go on the street, you would ask people, what's a Caribbean dish? Probably 90% of them would say jerk chicken.
Mm-hmm,
You know, which is great. I'm so happy that Jamaica did that for themselves and the region. But like, there's calypso chicken from Dominica that's on the menu now, and no one knows about it. You know what I mean?
And thank you for that, because it's amazing.
All right,
okay.
cool.
So do you want to hear what ChatGPT
Oh yeah, we're
said?
gonna do ChatGPT's
Okay, yes.
version.
Okay.
I'm
Sorry.
so excited.
Okay. Okay. So they went
Can
a
I talk
little.
shit about it?
Yeah. So for the purslane duck, lotus root, and duck challenge, they went with a seared duck breast with braised lotus root and a purslane herb salad. So they went with a Chinese and Japanese direction.
Yeah.
They did a soy braised lotus root, a lacquered seared duck breast,
Boo.
black vinegar duck jus,
Boring.
5-spice Shaoxing wine. Yeah.
Claude could have done better.
Yeah. Well,
Thank-
Claude
thank
is the
God.
choice of a computer programmer.
Thank God
so
it was
maybe
a Claude.
Yeah. All right. So let's go do a quick tour of the kitchen. Lead us where you're going to lead us.
This is the ingredient. This is a breadfruit.
Tell us about it. What do you do with it? What does it taste like? What do you use it
we
for?
make tostones out of these. So we make them all fancy. Actually, Max is over there rolling some out now. But we cook these, mix it with a bit of cornstarch, roll them out really thin, cut them into shapes, fry them.
Fry them so they're like a chip.
They're like a chip, and that's what we serve the octopus on. They're your chickens.
Oh my God, those are my chickens.
We got a couple happening.
How are they
tonight.
happening? What stage are they in right now?
These are at, what time is it?
They ain't going up yet.
No, so these are raw.
Okay.
These are raw stage.
Okay.
That's good. I'm glad that after all your years in the business, you can recognize a
was
raw
like-
chicken versus a cooked chicken.
I was like, where are
it's a
these at
real
now?
that's a real challenge.
Well, we cook them pretty slow, so they
They're
look
aged, right?
they look the same.
Yeah.
When they come out of the oven, and then we roast them hard at the end. But yeah, these guys got like some green seasoning. under the skin, and then they're glazed with guava and vinegar and shit. Then we hang them. We hang them for a day. And then I have this as a tool.
Yeah, what is this?
This is like a meat scraper. So like when you cut, there's bone dust left, or you saw through bone, and this scrapes it off. This thing, tilt skillet, we can't. I think this restaurant would fail if we don't have it. Whenever it stops working, rationale, please make sure it doesn't stop working because we've been having some issues with it.
So what's in there right now?
It's a little
Duh.
chicken stock.
Chicken? Oh, there's a brown chicken stock. Brown chicken stock.
Amazing. That is awesome.
That's serious.
I've never seen that. Yeah.
That thing.
Oh, there's guavas. There's guavas. Sorry, we just got to pause for the
Guava.
guavas because that aroma is
Plantain.
all over the place.
Yeah. Pineapples.
I love it.
But yeah, that's it.
Awesome.
Cool. Thank you so much, Chef.
Yeah,
You're
this
welcome.
is great. Thank you.
That it's 4 p.m. right before like.
Yeah, you're serving in
crazy
an hour, right?
now, so
Yes.
You ready?
They're ready.
Friday night. Right
This is Shabir. You gotta get Shabir. That's my guy.
Hey, Shabir. Awesome. All
But
right.
yeah, we're just getting the dining room ready. All these boxes are gonna get thrown out or recycled, and then we go.
I can't
All
wait
right.
to come back.
What a day.
Yeah.
I can't wait for y'all to come back. You were fun.
Yeah. Well, thank
I
you.
like
We
having
do
fun
what we
guests.
do what we can. That's like the idea.
Okay, that's it for Shut Up and Eat. Be sure to subscribe to the podcast and check out our newsletter and killer merch at shutupandeat.com. That's shut up and eat, not shut up and eat.
This episode was edited and produced by Matt Herrero at H Industries. Our executive producer is Peter Chang. Graphic design by Matt Timms. And our theme song is Birthday Cake by Chico Mato.
Okay, till next time, shut up and eat, everybody.
No, you shut up and eat.
No, you shut up and eat.
Okay, thanks. I will.
My love is sweet.